In this video, I'm going to be taking this build that I've been working on and finishing it, making it the most detailed base that I have ever worked on. From the exterior having to be broken up, to lighting, to hiding storage, and hiding farms on the inside. Today, we are finishing the exterior of the first part of my permanent base in Hardcore Minecraft. Let's get right into where we left off last episode, shall we? So I'm done with the bottom part. I really like the dark feel of the castle below, and the spruce really highlights that. As I go up, I'm going to turn that spruce into this concrete, but I want this dark 6 layers of deep black concrete to stay with this one, because I'm doing gray concrete this time that has more on the gradient than any other color. I spent a lot of time on this shape because the beginning shape is the most important part, and whenever I was testing it out, it felt, if I built it too big, it just really was out there. So I spent a lot of time deciding exactly how big I wanted this to be. Now I'm doing the same concrete to concrete powder. I talked about the gradient in the last video, but the main one that I'm interested by is the calcite. The calcite was a very crazy throw in there. It has quite a bit of texture, but I think it has just the right amount that it's really good for transitioning fully into the white. Really like how that feels. Now through this time lapse, you might be seeing a little bit of a glitch. I used to use Replay Mod, but now Lunar Client, the main client that I actually use while I'm playing, now has the Rewind mod. And I've noticed a couple little glitches where just randomly I'll be in a Elytra form, or randomly the happy gas will just stop moving on the screen. It's a very strange thing. Just try and ignore that. Now the tower by itself I think looks amazing, but the thing is that I really wanted to, I guess the word would be, break it up with these towers. These towers, I wanted them to be like different heights, different variety, and I want it to feel like not such a daunting one tower thing where it's like, it's technically one tower, but it looks like it's a bunch of towers. And I've learned a lot with detailing through this type of thing, because like a little pathway between them, or how to do the roofs right, or how to connect one tower to another. Like, I'm learning so much through detailing in this journey, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm really wanting to take the video along with me as I'm learning how to do this type of stuff, because I have never been able to detail right. My building has never been good in Minecraft, but I'm really trying to improve with building at the moment. The last few years I've been trying to increase my scale, but I really want to increase my detail on that scale with this. And I did incorporate the gradient into the towers, which I thought was a really nice feel. So it looks good from the inside, but also looks really good from the outside. Plus, I can fill up these towers with little things. Not like a huge amount of stuff, but like, if I want to throw a couple chests somewhere, or I want to decorate one of them, like with a little bit of interior, like a seating area, then that can be done. Like, it really opened up a lot of possibilities, but I love the difference of height on these towers, because I then took it and I built a connector to the two, like a little walkway you could go up. I love how it feels and how it's like different from the actual tower. So in this area of the build, I had the tallest tower, and I really wanted to break that up with this pathway that led from one to another, as well as that I put windows all around. So the windows at the top part of it as well really helped break that up, and it still made it feel like its own personality. It's all about adding personality to the build. The main things that would be left now, besides windows, is lighting and a bit of detailing near the bottom. Another thing that YouTubers never mention is, during detailing, finding places for lighting. Goodness, there's just so many that I'm gonna have to hide around here just to make it so that I don't have to worry about mobs in my base. It's kinda insane. Trying to add some outside decoration to this upper area, but I'm liking what I got here. I can't put any light really under this, because under this is where the actual like interior of the base is gonna be, so I don't know where. I don't really have room, so I kind of have to just figure out how to light it from over in these corners and stuff, and from above. Like, the main thing I like about this is that this looks very just expected from this type of area, but it's actually a hidden light source that lights up this area. So it's a nice little aspect. You gotta find some ways to light up areas, and it's a nice thing. But the YouTubers never talk about how annoying and challenging it is to really hide all these things. Like, mainly I've been using a lot of trapdoors on this build, and I want these walkways to be mob proof, so I don't gotta worry about like a creeper just dropping down on me, because I do not want to have to deal with that. But this really feels well lit up on these like roofs and stuff. And if we fly around and this is like in the pitch black dark, in the absolute darkness, this, oh goodness, this, I haven't seen it since I added the last layer of lights. Goodness, this is looking very lit up. Which is a very good thing. It's not a bad thing, but goodness, I have to figure out how to hide all these, and I'm gonna have to try and put some like bushes around to try and make it seem filled up, but not just with trapdoors and stuff to hide lighting. There's not really a good way to light up this area right here, so I kind of have to just put these at the door and hope for the best, really. The annoying thing is that they just took away the F3 screen on lighting, so I don't know for sure if any of these are below light level 1, but I think that these are at least level 1. They don't look nearly as dark as that, so maybe we're good, I hope. I think I'll hang this one down. While this never gets talked about, I feel like hanging lights is just an amazing way to hide lighting, because this lights up exactly the right amount, but you're not even thinking about it. So I think we'll move this one up too. Can't figure out what the best way to hide this part, like these hanging lights are, so I think it's just going to be putting a slab, putting a block so it has no light on the top, and then making it a double layer. Because I feel like this still is pretty well just blends into the background, really. I tried to place more leaves, but it really felt like it was just too leafy. This side looks good with a little bit more leaves, but just too much leaves is definitely a problem. But I really like how this exterior looks. Nice little setup, and hidden lights all around, so I like it. The interior, I'm not too worried about right now. I'm gonna get to that. So that's gonna be mainly a castle-like interior, but up here I want it to be functional. I don't mind this calcite, this is just for that, so we're working on that. So I'm getting an automatic sorter up here, which is a very interesting design because it only takes 1 copper golem, and it shouldn't affect too much. And the way that it works is that they take it out of here, they sort everything first here, all the way over to the left, and then they sort it into this chest. So then it takes it out and puts it into the next one. So it's very interesting. I went ahead and took this wall back a little bit. I'm going to put 4 quadrants of it, so I should have enough storage. And I have these little areas that I can decorate a bit or whatever I want to do back here. Mainly this one, because this one's actually got a little bit of room. It might go back another block, but we'll have to see on that. I'm still working on this. Now up here, I guess I can actually just enter from here. I want this to be very functional as I go about. So I'm going to be having a creeper farm up here that I'm going to cover up the top. So I'm going to have a creeper farm going so I can actually get a little gunpowder. And around this area I'm probably going to build a sugarcane farm, which I'm still very much working on this all. And it'll drop into that sorting system below. And that will sort everything into proper categories and all that. So that's going to be neat. Now I've been adding these little barrels around. And I had to use this as a sort of hiding because it's going to be just 1 block extra because I didn't expect. Originally I was going to be putting them all around the room, but I decided to put it on this specific wall right here. So I'm not too worried about that. It's like one of these barrels but bigger, so I guess you could say it's going to be barely visible. I think it'll barely be a problem. So below this creeper farm, I'm going to make an automated system where it gets taken out of the creeper farm through the hoppers, and I'm going to have it dispense from here into a water stream right there, because I want this area to be a sugarcane farm. So whenever the sugarcane grows, they'll go into this same water stream, and it'll all go into this little corner, sent through this wall right here, and it'll go down into the hoppers that lead into the automated sorter right there. So it automatically will get put into the chest and get all that sorted. And this will be at the top of my base, and other things I can always take in the water streams into that as well. But this is the main thing, because I want to have like an automated rocket setup in my actual base. So I was originally going to have one layer there and one layer over there, but it's not really going to fit, and even if it would kind of be in the way of the window. I want to build something in front of that window. As you can see, this is so spatial efficient that the hoppers from the creeper farm are in the way of one of the pistons, so I had to use repeaters to go around it, and I don't have enough room to put a second module here because of the window, and because the wall actually would be in the way here and here. So that's always fun. And I believe that we are now done. I really like how this all looks, and plus there's this nice little walking. You know how like Minecraft people always gotta jump, they always gotta run around whenever they're bored or whatever. Like, this is perfect. Look at this. Look at this. You go over here and then you whoop, and it's a loop. It's a loop! Oh, I didn't even mean for this to happen, but it's perfect. It's all lit up. It's safe. It's lovely. It's beautiful. Back on topic. So, best way to look at it is actually, funnily enough, through here. So, I went ahead and covered up the bottom area. The water stream right there is for the storage system. 2 layers of sugarcane, and then the creeper farms, that's completely automatic. Don't got to worry about all that. It's not the most efficient design, but it'll get me some rockets here and there. I'm currently sorting all of these, so this will be gone by next episode, but I'm currently sorting all of these into the storage system, so this is taking a little bit of time. Over here, my little brewing area that I set up, and it's a nice little setup because it actually shows the nether wart from outside, so this might be a little, nice little detail that I could leave in. I'm not sure yet. I haven't detailed this area over here yet, but I'm thinking about maybe a seating area or something over here. This is where the output chest is, so I might do something right here, but mainly just little decorations for outside, not really inside. This entire area here I could do something with. I'm not sure exactly what I'll do, but this little area up here, I'd like to build something little in front of this window. We'll see how that all goes. That's for the interior video, which will probably be next episode. And this is such an interesting design how this works as well, because the vine and the path block make it so that they don't move. You punch the golems over into the corner so that they stay there, and they literally, because they will sort it through this way, they enter the chest last, and because of their reach, they can't reach this chest or anything, so literally just constantly they put it into the output chest. It's module, like you can make multiple modules of this. It's extendable. This is such an easy design with no redstone, so I like this. It's a very nice setup we got here. And between episodes, I've also been starting on a bit more of terraforming. So goodness, this is taking forever to say the least, but it's a nice little setup. I'm not sure exactly how far I'll push all this, but I'm starting on this terraforming over this way. It's a nice little gig. I'm excited to see how this all turns out, but this will take a lot of time. That'll probably be a while before this is all finished, but we're working on it. It's a nice little area that you could be built on and all that, and it's moving up slowly. So it's pretty neat. Oh my god, I just face planted into a block. And I cannot wait to get the last of the item sword so I can get this out of here, so I don't gotta deal with any more creepers, because that was a little bit terrifying. Or a lot bit, whichever you want to say. But I'm really happy with how this build turned out, and this is just the first stage, because I'm going to be building a lot of stuff around this area. I'm going to be doing the interior probably next episode, but I really like how I've gotten all these lights set up and how it feels. This build has a lot of personality compared to any build that I've ever built, so I'm very happy with how this has turned out. But I would like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next hardcore episode. Goodbye!